Hey everyone, long time no video, I know. I apologize, but the way everything was I was going to do a 7th week update, but nothing really changed. So then I figured I had a doctor's appointment just before my 8th week, so I figured I would update you then, and then I went away. Kind of an unplanned trip to Key West to visit my husband. So I just didn't have the time to put it together. Oh, sorry, I just got a message. Okay. So now we are in the 9th week, and today is Halloween, so I am wearing my Halloween shirt, passing out candy to the kitties, so happy Halloween, everybody. So anyway, I had my 9th week ultrasound yesterday, and it was my first appointment with my new OB. So yes. So the big news is there's twins in my belly. Yep, I am pregnant with twins. So here are my little superhero babies. Yep, baby A and baby B. I'm not sure exactly which one is which from this point of view, but yep, we are having twins. So I am completely excited and completely overwhelmed. But I will go ahead and show you our ultrasound pictures. So here is, that's terrible glare. Okay, there you go. So twin A and twin B. And then this is a close-up of twin A. And a close-up of twin B. So they changed my projected due date to June 4th instead of June 5th, so just one day different. But as we all know, with twins, that doesn't really make much of a difference anyway, because I will likely go somewhere between 35, well, hopefully not 35, between 37 and 40 weeks. They don't expect you to make 40 weeks generally. So let's see what else happened. Oh, so one of the bigger things that happened in my 8th week appointment was they told me that I had a small subchorionic bleed. And that scary words, those two scary words, can be horribly terrifying. But mine is very tiny, and the tech told me not to worry about it. She said that, like, more often than not, first-time pregnancies do have these bleeds, and they usually just resolve themselves. It's not a big deal. But because I had a bleed and the potential of my blood being exposed to the baby's blood, I am A negative. So I had to get the RhoGAM shot, which helps my body not make antibodies against the baby's antibodies. Because when you have an Rh factor that is negative, like I do, then my body will create antibodies that will attack any positive, blood. So that's not good. So we don't want that. So I had to get the RhoGAM shot. Not a big deal. Just a needle into like the same spot that you do the trigger, like right on the upper quadrant of your butt type, sort of thigh area. Not thigh, hip area. So yeah, so it wasn't a big deal. And then I will probably have it again. And I don't exactly know when. That's another point further on in the pregnancy. And so that just protects the babies from my body doing anything. And it's kind of like just an extra precaution too, because just in case, anything happened along the way, if I fell and hurt myself, or, just anything like that, then now they are protected against our blood interacting. Well, it'll still interact, but at least my body will not attack. So that is so that's taken care of. So they did see that the bleed in this ultrasound picture. I mean, this ultrasound yesterday too, and again, she said, really, don't worry about it. Don't even go and research about it. The only thing that I was concerned about, and I did start to Google it as soon as I put it in Google, like all this scary stuff came up. And then I was like, nope, I'm not going to do this to myself. They told me not to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. So all I did type into Google was like, what should I do if I have this? Like kind of like a, should I, take extra precaution? Am I supposed to go on bed rest? Am I supposed to, get more sleep? Is there anything that I can't do? And there really wasn't anything. There was a few people that said bed rest was recommended, but that's only if it's like further along. And I haven't spotted or anything throughout my entire pregnancy so far. So that's awesome. But they said, don't be freaking out or surprised at all if I do bleed a little bit, because of the fact that there is the possibility of the bleed, coming out, but more than likely my body will just absorb it. So that is the hope. On the first ultrasound I had at my 8th week, the heartbeats were 159, 158. This time around, they were completely different. They were like 193 and like 173. So, and the text said, do not even read into anything about heartbeats. It doesn't mean anything. They will change a lot between now and later on. You can't tell gender from that. So, okay. So, what else? I am going back for another just checkup on the 27th of November. That will not involve another ultrasound, just a general check. I think they'll do a urine check, a blood pressure. They'll just feel around the belly and take measurements and things like that. I have had approximately a 3-pound weight gain. It's been up and down, but that's when I weighed in at the doctor's office yesterday, it was 3 pounds heavier than it was when I was, trying to conceive. So I'm going to go with 3 pounds for right now. I am going in for the first trimester scan, which is blood work and an ultrasound to rule out any chromosomal issues, so like Down syndrome, the trisomy. I'm going to start quoting this stuff and I'm not going to have it in my brain, so let me just look so I have it before I go and start saying all these things. So it is Down syndrome, trisomy 21 and trisomy 18, and possible gender. So that would be cool. I would love to find out if I'm having, 2 boys, 2 girls, or one of each. And of course, one of each is my hope. And, I'd like to kind of be prepared for everything as I go. What else? I think that is about it. Oh, just a couple things that I have purchased to help me with the early symptoms of pregnancy. They're called PSI bands. I actually got a postcard in the mail about them, and they're for motion sickness, nausea, that kind of stuff. And I have to say, they work for me. I was wearing them, and I just kind of figured, maybe I'm just past the nausea phase. I never got sick. I had just been very nauseous and kind of had a lot of food aversions. Nothing, extreme, just kind of like a blah feeling. Whenever I wear these, I don't have that feeling, and I was just thinking, it can't be those. I just past it. So one day I just forgot to put them on, and like all morning long, I was just feeling gross. So I put them back on, and within like a half an hour of wearing them, it went away. So I just, I believe in them. So that is about it. Again, I'm so sorry this was late getting up, and I just have been just crazy running around, and I am so disheveled right now, but I figured, if I don't do it, I'm never going to do it. So here we go. I am just going to give you a few shots of the belly, which is definitely growing, and that will call it a wrap. I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so here it is from the front. Just show it down. Here it is from the side. This down. So here we go. The beginnings of the belly. Get a little closer so you can see. Definitely have a bit of a belly. Can't really see much from the front. There we go. And right here, you probably start to notice this is an appendix scar. So yeah, I had that removed when I was a senior in high school. So yeah, here we go. Get to the belly. So there you go. Once again, thanks guys for watching, and baby dust for everybody out there. I really appreciate everybody's support. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.